Momentum isn't lost overnight. It's taken from you little by little. I'm John Meyer, performance coach, and I help people use momentum to change their lives. I've helped my clients scale to 7-figure businesses, run their first half marathon, and even get out of debt. My goal for you is to become the best version of yourself. And today, I'm going to walk you through the things that are stealing your time, your energy, and your focus. Because once you know what's holding you back, you can finally start to move forward. So here are the 6 momentum takers that might be slowing you down. Number 1, distractions. Let's start with distractions, and it looks often like this. We live in a world full of noise, notifications, messages, endless scrolling. Every time your attention gets pulled away from what you want to focus on, you lose a little bit of momentum. If you ever wonder where your time goes, just go look at your phone's screen time app. If you're trying to create a new habit, exercise 30 minutes a day, start a business, eat better, and you're thinking, where will this time come from? We all only have 24 hours. Start with screen time and distractions. That number might surprise you a little bit, and you might be a little embarrassed. I know I was. And that's exactly where your extra hours are hiding. Here's an example. When you open your phone to, let's say, reply to one message, could be a work client, spouse, partner, whatever, and suddenly it's 30 minutes later and you've watched 5 reels, 2 different cat videos. That's how distractions will steal your momentum. It seems just like one quick check or a 15-second text message, and all of a sudden it's 30 minutes. That's how distractions steal momentum. One, just a quick check at a time. See, even just 30 minutes of deep work can be more productive than 3 hours of distracted work. Number 2, momentum taker, false goals. These are the things we chase because we think we should. We're keeping up with the Joneses. The world has told us that we want this thing. Maybe it looks good online or someone else is doing it. But when your goal isn't truly yours, you're gonna lose motivation and momentum fast. Ask yourself, would I still want this even if no one saw me achieve it? Or would I want this if it were free? If not, it's time to drop it. Here's an example. You work hard in your business, right? You're saving up money. You have this goal. You've decided you want to buy this amazing supercar, a McLaren, whatever you want. You achieve that goal. You buy the car. They come to drop it off that day and you take it out for a drive. And it feels pretty cool, pretty awesome, right? People are looking at you. People are wondering, who's that guy? And then every time you take out the car, you just like it a little bit less and less. You realize you don't even really like supercars. You don't even know how it works and you don't really even care. But the internet told you that's what you need. See, real momentum comes from the goals that matter to you, that you feel deep in your stomach with a passion and with purpose, not just what looks good to other people. So stop chasing false goals. Number 3, choices. The problem isn't your strategy, it's your strategies. See, any strategy can work, but all of the strategies will not work. You can't chase all the strategies at once. Too many choices can actually be paralyzing, right? You're deciding, do we go door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe I do a little bit of both. Or should I come back to one? And you switch, and you have too many choices. A good example of this to reduce choices, Steve Jobs was always famous, right, for wearing the same outfit all the time. Blue jeans, black turtleneck. President Obama every day woke up and wore a blue or a black suit, except that one time he wore a tan suit and the whole internet freaked out. Reduce the amount of choices in your life to conserve your energy, right? If you think of every day, your life like a battery, every time we make a choice, we're draining that battery until we have no more energy left. So less choices is more impact. Use your energy on the most important choices of the day, and so you can follow that path and get rid of all the distractions and all the choices. Number 4, this is a big one, your timeline. A lot of people lose momentum because things just aren't happening fast enough. But true growth, it takes time. So stop comparing your pace to other people's. You're not behind, you're just on your own timeline. And see, I think timeline can cut both ways. Sometimes we set long, vague, kind of big timelines. Like my example, this year in 2025, I said, I'm gonna write a book this year. Great, good goal, awesome. But I didn't break it down by quarter or by month or by pages at a certain time of the year. It was just like write a book by the end of the year. So now we're in the final stretch of 2025 and I'm behind on my timeline, right? So long, vague timelines, they can really lack focus or a game plan. You just set it so far off and so big that I'll get to it later. But guess what? Short, rush timelines can also leave you dejected and disappointed. This happens in companies all the time. We set really hard, fast, aggressive timelines, and when they come and we don't make it, we feel like a failure. Then we don't ever want to get started again, and all momentum is gone. So yes, set aggressive, but also realistic timelines that also come with game plans, define steps and objectives. So we want to avoid long, vague timelines and short, aggressive, unrealistic timelines. They are taking our momentum. Number 5, then we have the haters, and not just the online ones, but sometimes in your own head. See, the haters will say, "You're not ready," or "You can't do that." But here's what you need to know about haters. They only come from behind. The people ahead of you, they're gonna cheer you on. They're gonna root for you. They wanna offer to help. The haters are behind because they're jealous. See, there's a reason the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. Let's take an example. Imposter syndrome is like you being a hater against yourself. You say, "I'm not ready. I don't have the right experience. I'm not good enough. I'm not good looking enough." Whatever it might be, we don't feel like we belong. And then we start to tear down our own belief and our momentum falls away. To keep your energy for the people who believe in you, not those who want to slow you down. And number 6, the last one, maybe the biggest one, comfort. That's right. Comfort is a momentum taker. See, we're living right now in what's called the comfort crisis. See, comfort feels nice, feels good, feels easy. But see here, it's sneaky. It keeps you from growing because it's just easier to stay where you are. It's easier to stay who you are. See, here's the truth. You can't have growth and comfort at the same time. I believe that discomfort is where growth happens. See, even at my time at Lemonly, we had this core value of adventure. It's awesome, great, right? Try things, take risks, do new things. We're in creative work. We gotta keep on the cutting edge. But we took that word of that core value of adventure and paired it with a benefit, which is when you hit 5 years at Lemonly, we give you your adventure bonus. $2,500 and 5 days of PTO to go take an adventure. You only get it if you leave North America. Well, why is that? Because I believe when you travel the world and you go someplace new, you get uncomfortable. Because guess what? It's uncomfortable to leave your home, to go somewhere else where they don't speak your language, and that is when you grow. What you keep saying is, "I'll try that when I'm ready, when the kids are older, when there's more money in my bank account, when I feel comfortable." But the truth is, you're never gonna feel ready. Comfort will trick you into waiting for perfect conditions that never come. So what I challenge you to do is choose a misogi for the year, one big adventure that defines your year. Or maybe what I try to do is every month, do one thing that makes me uncomfortable, right? Run that half marathon, even if you maybe don't quite feel ready for it. Reach out to that stranger who you've never met. Ask the girl on a date, whatever it might be. Do something each month that gets you a little bit uncomfortable, because the price of success is discomfort. All right, so let's recap. If you've been feeling stuck, maybe losing motivation, it's not because you're lazy, it's because of these momentum takers. Distractions that steal your focus, false goals that you're chasing that aren't even yours, choices that slow down your progress, a timeline that leaves you feeling lost, listening to the haters, and staying too comfortable. Momentum isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters and removing everything else that doesn't. Start small with one new habit that moves you forward. And while you do that, remove the other thing that's holding you back. And if you do that long enough, your life will start to move faster, smoother, and stronger. So protect your momentum and keep moving forward.